So for Coca-Cola Amatil, we are incredibly fortunate to have a wonderful growth business in Indonesia, and it can be very challenging at times because it's a very, very different market to our core Australia and New Zealand markets, but it's also an incredibly exciting opportunity when you think about Indonesia and the size of the Indonesian economy, which will be much larger than the Australian economy in not that many years. We've had to adapt our business greatly and worked very closely with our partners, the Coca-Cola Company, to do that. Having Asia-capable board members has been absolutely indispensable. There is absolutely no doubt about that. I think as an Australian company, sometimes our shareholders find it a little bit difficult to understand Indonesia, and they take a lot of comfort from knowing that we have experienced directors with very relevant Indonesian experience helping us make the right decisions. A board, it's really got to operate like a team, and not everybody can be an expert in everything, and so a really good team combines and draws on the strengths, and there's a really good level of trust between the members of our board to rely on the experience and the expertise that our directors who have deep knowledge of Indonesia bring. The things that have made a real difference for us in Indonesia are the recognition and support from the board that Indonesia consumers are very different, their tastes are very different, and rolling out the same kind of portfolio as Australians like just wasn't going to work. The pricing structures are very different, the route to market is very different. So we need a portfolio and a whole strategy that is really quite different, very, very different from our Australian business. It's one that requires us to take a really long-term view, to be prepared to invest and earn much lower margins, but knowing that this is just a wonderful economy and it's going to be a very, very significant business over time, and therefore is absolutely the right thing to do for our shareholders. There's no doubt that we've made better decisions and some very significant decisions for our company as a result of the wisdom and guidance that we've had from all of our board, but particularly from those directors who really understood the Indonesian business.